everybody. Today we're going to talk about a man named Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus was a naughty, naughty guy. And this is what he did. He would go to people's houses and he would knock on the door and he'd say, Zacchaeus is here. You must give the king his taxes. The king demands that you give him $200 because the king needs the money to make roads and to do all the things for our country. Now, bring me $200. Oh, very good, $200. And you know what? Zacchaeus took the $200, and as soon as he got out of sight, he would take $1 and he would give it to the king. And he would take the other dollar and he would put it away for himself. You see, Zacchaeus cheated people. He stole from them. Zacchaeus was a very rich man. He had a wonderful house and he lived very, very richly, because instead of giving all of the money to the king, he would only give him $1 out of 2, and he would pocket the rest. So the people didn't like Zacchaeus. What do you think of Zacchaeus?
We don't like him. He's mean.
And what does he do?
He takes all of our money for himself.
And, you know, I'm a very rich man. I have a very nice house. I'd rather like the way I live.
And then he rubs it in.
And he's just terrible. Every time he'd walk by, the people would go, boo! Shh! We hate Zacchaeus! One day, all of a sudden, they heard a lot of commotion.
Jesus is coming!
Oh.
He's on his way!
Oh my gosh! Who's Jesus?
Well, haven't you heard of him? He's the new prophet in town who's working miracles.
You're kidding. Do I need to see him?
Yes!
He's a very important person?
Yes, he's turning water into wine and feeding 5,000.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? Being Zacchaeus, I'm such a short little guy, I can never see. Everybody stands in front of me and I'm not going to get to see Jesus. So I'm going to climb this tree. All right. When Jesus comes, I'm going to be right here. Jesus, there's Jesus.
Zacchaeus, come down from your tree.
Well, first of all, I just want to look at you. Who are you?
My name is Jesus.
And what makes you so good?
I am God's son.
You're kidding. You're God's son?
Yes, I am. And I'm here to save the world.
Well, you sure don't look very good. You don't have very nice clothes. And it looks like your hair sure needs combing. You don't look like you're very rich.
Well, I'm not rich, but I'm rich in love. And I love you. So I want to have dinner with you tonight.
You're kidding me. Nobody likes me. Do you know what I do? I cheat people. Yeah.
I know.
Well, why in the world would you want to come eat with me?
Because even sinners need a savior, and I love everyone. So I want to come to your house, because even though you mess up sometimes, I still love you.
Wow, I can't believe anybody would like me. Oh, well, I'll come down and talk to you a bit, okay? All right, okay, here I am. Well, you want to come eat at my house?
Yes, I do.
Well, tell you what, I have a nice house. I have a nice house because I steal from people, and I built a really nice house. I have a wife, and she's a really good cook. That's why you want to come to my house, right?
No, it's because I love you, and I know that you can change, and you can do the right thing.
You're kidding. Well, okay, I'm trying to think about this. What could I do to change? I might have to give some of this money back to people, right?
Yeah, that would be a good start.
Instead of taking it all for myself, you know, a lot of them have little children and they have to feed them, and their house isn't like mine. Maybe I could change. Maybe I could give this money back to the people and tell them I'm sorry.
Yes.
So, well, okay, let's talk more. I'll tell you what, why don't you come to my house?
I'd love to.
My wife is a really good cook. You're going to be glad you came with me. Come on. Let's go. Bye.
Now we're going to teach you a new song all about Zacchaeus and Jesus coming to visit him and going to his house, so that you guys can always remember this story.
All right. Zacchaeus was a a wee little man was he. He climbed up in a sycamore tree, for the Lord he wanted to see. And as the Savior passed that way, he looked up in the tree, and he said, Zacchaeus, you come down, for I'm going to your house today, for I'm going to your house today.
Now we're going to teach you guys some actions so that you can help put some movement to the song.
Okay. Zacchaeus was a wee little man was he. He climbed up in the sycamore tree, for the Lord he wanted to see. And as the Savior passed that way, he looked up in the tree, and he said, Zacchaeus, you come down, for I'm going to your house today, for I'm going to your house today. We're going to make a wonderful little art project for you. It's kind of like a little puppet that you could do for yourself. Starts off with a piece of cardboard that's out of a box, and then we kind of made it look like it had bark on it for a tree. And then we cut some leaves out and glued them on the top. Actually, I think I just used some tape to put on there, some good tape to put it on there. And that's a tree, because we know Zacchaeus climbed up in a tree so he could see Jesus, right? So now we have to have our main character, and that would be...
We have Zacchaeus here, and he's just cut out of paper, and you can just take out your pretty markers, and you can color him however you want. You can make him have some nice fancy clothes, because he had lots and lots of money, and you can just make him look however you want him to look.
Right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to say, Zacchaeus was a wee little man was he. Now watch him climb. He climbed up in the sycamore tree, and when he gets up here, I'm going to clip him right there. The Lord he wanted to see, and as the Savior passed that way, he looked up in the tree, and he said, Zacchaeus, you come down, for I'm going to your house today, for I'm going to your house today.